hey, I'm getting out the Navy. Because when I think about every time I was getting out, I had a disagreement or I hated my LPO, or disagreement with my chief, man, every time I'm getting out, right? And like we said earlier, when you're working for good people, um, that makes all the difference, right? And and if you have people who feel they have a voice, like what I say matters, a lot of times is do what I say, man. We don't care how you feel, right? And and then that's it, you know. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right,
So, with that being said, you said you gave the Navy 32 years of your life.
yeah.
So what's on the horizon next for you?
For now, and this is hard for people, and I'll tell you this: be humble. It's when you overseas and you go to certain countries and they say, be humbles, man. Tell me about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You might say, well, I go to this job, I'm retired, boom. And they look at you crazy. And what I would say is what they looking for is be humbles likes to look at, the birds. He like the bird watch. He like take hikes up in the mountain. He goes swimming. And so for me, it's hard for people to hear me say this out loud. For right now, it's important for me to decompress. It's important for me to like just breathe, or it's important for me to have a couple of days where I don't have anything to do. Long term, my heart is in doing something that means something, making a difference, and that I could feel proud of, even more proud than the service I've gave the country in the Navy. And so I know whatever it's going to be, where it's going to land, it's going to be dealing with people. It's going to be dealing with help and making a difference, man. And if you could connect the dots with whatever corporation, company, nonprofit, or whatever, with people, I'm good. Because there's no shortage of people who need help and good people to kind of just help. So I feel like that's where I'm gonna end up, and I'm a landing. And I think that I need to, like with my job, I picked the Navy at first. I need to keep moving. I can't sit behind the desk. I
Mm-hmm.
fall asleep on you, man. I need some outside stimuli. I need to feel the breeze. Something. It's got to keep movement because that creates the emotion part there too. So yeah, I feel like whether it's some type of human resources, something with people is where I'm going to end up with. But it's important for me because the offer's coming now. You can start work. I can start working now or whatever. But to resist that, to fight that, to be able to like take time to kind of just, and I'm not saying just sleep in 24/7. You need to have a routine. Keep yourself stimulated. And my dad would tell me he's busier now in his retirement than he was when he was working because
Yeah.
he's doing all the things that he always wanted to do. And that's like, wow, that's crazy. And think about what if you from here on out for the next 10 years, all you're doing is what you want to do. Everything you could ever imagine. No restriction. And that to me is amazing. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
that's the deal, man.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm glad I got on finally.
Yeah.
Some opportunities, man. And yeah, I think this type of platform is dope. I'm interested in doing something like this to myself. But
Mm-hmm.
just kind of lining it up and see where the angle once again. Because sometimes I can, like I said, I can go hard in the paint on some topics and stuff. But
Uh,
I think some people they just don't know. They never heard this angle, this
mhm.
perspective before. So yeah, that's the deal.
Yeah. So appreciate you coming on, Lloyd. It was good talking to you. Good seeing you again. And what
Always,
was that?
always.
This was just a couple months. It was that a month or two ago.
A month
Your
ago.
retirement. Yeah. Saw
Mhm.
you down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Good times, man. We celebrate. I'm gonna put most of those videos up on YouTube once my man, the videographer, gets done with his final editing. I'm gonna put that all out there in the universe so people can see it and stuff for the at least the 2 days of celebrating, the 3 days of celebrating.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
be humbles. All right, brother, man. I
All
appreciate you,
right,
man.
man.
It's been a pleasure,
Thank you
brother.
for coming on, man.
Always, always be. All
All
right,
right. Have a good one.
you got it, brother.
All
All
right.
right, let me come forward here out of here.